Hi guys, welcome to this video about Michael Kors smartwatches. This is some information which I've been collecting and some information, about my experience with one of their smartwatches since about 1 year. First we start with the company itself. It's part of the Fossil group, and I think it's mainly in Switzerland, and watches are mainly made, they're designed mostly in Switzerland, some in US, some at other places, but mostly I think in Switzerland, manufactured in China. At least, yeah, a lot of parts or major parts. So anyway, the quality is very, quality and functionality is very similar between Fossil smartwatches, Michael Kors smartwatches, and Diesel smartwatches. These are about the most famous brands, but of course there are more brands too. I think I found Armani watches. They have absolutely, they are in the same price range, same functionality, and I think they will be at about in the same quality. I mean, same functionality, same yes, same everything. I mean, the design is a little bit different, but price, functionality, quality, I expect to be very similar. So if you want something totally different, you have to stay away from the Fossil group. So I'm not saying it's a bad group. I think they have quite decent functionality, quite decent price and quality. It works pretty well. So the good thing is they do the development just once, at least most of it, like the technical part, apart from the design, and they can share this among all these brands and get a lot of sales through all these brands. That's a good thing. So when we go to the Michael Kors page, we see a lot of these different watches. These are the new watches. They are called the Runway, and as you can see, they have all these watches. Yeah, as far as I can see, all the watches which have this heart rate sensor. I unfortunately I cannot click. Cannot go over this area with my mouse pointer. Otherwise, it flips the picture. But in this area here, when I go away, you see the heart rate sensors. These watches, the Runway, these are new, available I think since September 2018, and they feature a heart rate sensor and standalone GPS as far as I know. There was something in the internet, some people were saying it has NFC. I think it does not have NFC, at least when we click on the detail and go down to the description. I was searching for NFC here. Obviously, I think it's not available. Uh, you see, it has a heart rate tracking and GPS distance tracking. Looks like this is standalone. And what's extremely good is they are water resistant up to 30 meters. I think this is similar to the iWatch, and they have a 2-year warranty, which is really good. So the only bad thing, in my opinion, is that they don't have an NFC, which means you can't use them to pay. Usually it's not, NFC is usually used for payment and not much else. So, but at least they have improved the thing. What I don't like so much is the design. I don't see any real beautiful design for women or any really like men's design like they had, I think, 1 year ago. Um, I can't find any real man watch anymore. I don't know why I can't find it. They had one similar to the Sofie, uh, with same functionality, same price, but I can't find it anymore. Maybe no man were buying Michael Kors. I don't know. Maybe they are just buying and diesel and fossil. I don't know, maybe these are more like man brands, and they said maybe Michael Kors is more like women's brand. I don't know, could be, could be. This is more like women's style, but unfortunately, based on, I mean, yeah, this is just my personal opinion. I think from all the Michael Kors smartwatches, the Sofie was the most beautiful. I think you can still buy it here. You see it. It's but it's the same price. It's $350 as the Runway. Runway has more functionality. So the Sofie is um, the old model from last year. They I can't tell you when they came out. I think to the end of last year for Christmas, everything. So, but this is, yeah, I think this is the most beautiful design which they've ever made. And but unfortunately, it does not have the features as the Runway have. It doesn't have waterproof till 30 meters. It has only in I think IP6, yeah, 68, which means 30 minutes for 1 meter or 1.5 meters, something like that. It doesn't have NFC, okay, like the other ones, but it doesn't have heart rate sensor, it doesn't have a GPS, and it doesn't have a rotating crown. I don't know if this has a rotating crown. The men's watches, they had a rotating crown. I don't see it here on the description. Maybe they have it. I'm not sure. It looks a little bit, the crown looks a little bit similar as the man's watch from last year. So I guess they have this rotating crown, which was one of the major improvements of Android 2.0. I mean, Android Wear 2.0. So this is one thing which is, yeah, it's not a major disadvantage. It's just a minor thing. So yeah, you have to know what you buy, of course. If you want functionality, then you have to go with the Runway. If you want style, then you have to go with the Sofie. So regarding quality, we had two issues during 1 year with the Sofie, especially with the rose. The rose gold is, I think, it's the most beautiful color, the rose gold, but it turned, I mean, it discolored over time. It started about 2 or 3 months, or yeah, 3 or 4 months after we bought it, and we didn't use it too much outside. No swimming, no bathing, no nothing. And still, I mean, we live in Florida. We have high humidity. Maybe it helped to discolor, but it turned to normal gold. So the rose gold, the rose totally disappeared. It turned into normal gold, and it was a little bit like got a little bit cloudy. So that's the bad thing. If you want to have stable color, then you probably rather go with something like this, the silver tone or the normal gold, or I don't know, yeah, something. But rose gold, I've been talking to the manager, and he told me it's a normal thing that rose gold turns into something else over time. I mean, yeah, if you buy $20 watch, okay. If you buy $300, $350 rose gold Michael Kors, it shouldn't turn into something else. I don't know if that was just an error, or I mean, yeah, something bad in the manufacturing process. As a matter of fact, I know that other brands have rose gold jewelry or other things which don't discolor. Maybe they just had something bad in their Chinese manufacturing thing, and so they did something wrong, probably, I'm guessing. So what happened, it discolored, and also the backside of the watch, here in the back there's a black plate. I don't know why they have this, if it's just protection or if it's needed for wireless charging. They all have wireless charging, and maybe it's used for wireless charging. I don't know. I think it's not, but anyway, it came loose. The black plate in the back came loose, and so we after 11 about 10 months, we went to the store where we bought it, and we expected that the manager will tell us we have to send it in and there's no warranty and we are the only people having this problem. So for some parts we were right. He was telling, yeah, the backplate, the problem with the backplate, we were the only ones. The problem with the rose gold, he said it's a normal process, yeah, and it's not covered by warranty. Very disappointing. And yeah, you actually would have to send it in to the manufacturer. I mean, yeah, and but we have been talking a little bit to the manager, and so at the end he said, yeah, okay, let's make it as an exception, one-time exception. Of course, they tell it always like this. We get a replacement. So that's awesome. That's one of the best things I can tell you about the Michael KORS. So probably they will do it in any shop. So if you don't buy it online, that's the advantage. If you buy it online, then you won't get a replacement. It probably will be repaired. If you buy at your local store, then I guess only then you get a chance to get a replacement. That's a really good thing. After 10 months, they gave us a replacement for a smartwatch. I mean, it was discolored, the backplate came off, but yeah, there's a chance to replace the wristband and to fix again the backplate. But it was a really good thing. So this is a really positive thing about this, and yeah, but again, this is the thing we had, and my wife still loves it. It's a beautiful watch, especially when you have the rose gold again or something like this. They look really awesome. If you want more functionality and not top-notch design, you go with this one. And if you like a smartwatch which has everything, like makes phone calls, has NFC, has heart rate, has really everything, has rotating crown, everything, you have to go with something like this. Unfortunately, the thing is not available anymore, new from LG. You can buy it new from some resellers which are asking ridiculously high prices. Maybe you can find it a little bit cheaper on eBay or so. I have bought mine from eBay for about 250 new, but it's some time ago. It's a bad thing that they have stopped producing this. This is top-notch functionality, top-notch quality. I don't know, it's the best smartwatch which I've ever seen. It's absolutely awesome, and it was not even expensive. I think it came out for about 350, went down really fast to about 250. And I bought it for, yeah, maybe 220, even 220 or something like that. If you can buy it for 220, it's still the top-notch watch. I think there is no other Android smartwatch out there which has same functionality when you also need the rotating crown. There are a few similar ones which don't have the rotating crown, but I really like the rotating crown. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit, especially regarding the Michael KORS. And if you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.